3, 2, 1, start. The present petition has been preferred by the accused seeking the grant of regular bail in a criminal case registered against him for the alleged commission of offences punishable under the relevant provisions of law. The petitioner has been in judicial custody for a considerable period and the investigation in the matter has already been completed. The final report has also been presented before the trial court. Learned counsel representing the petitioner contends that his client has been falsely implicated in the present case merely on the basis of suspicion. It is argued that no specific role has been attributed to the petitioner in the occurrence and there is no independent witness supporting the allegations made by the prosecution. Counsel further submits that the recovery allegedly affected from the petitioner is doubtful and the same way would ultimately be a matter of evidence to be examined during the course of trial. It has further been argued that the petitioner has fully cooperated with the investigating agency and his continued detention would serve no useful purpose. The trial is likely to take considerable time as several prosecution witnesses are yet to be examined. The petitioner undertakes to appear before the trial court on every date of hearing and further undertakes not to influence any witness or interfere with the evidence of the prosecution. The State Council has opposed the prayer for bail on the ground that serious allegations have been leveled against the petitioner. According to the prosecution, sufficient material was collected during investigation to establish his involvement in the alleged occurrence. It is apprehended that in the event of his release on bail, the petitioner may attempt to contact the witnesses or otherwise obstruct the fair conduct of the trial. The court has considered the rival submissions advanced by learned counsel for the parties and has carefully perused the material placed on record. At the stage of deciding an application for bail, the court is not required to conduct a detailed examination of the evidence or record a final conclusion regarding the guilt or innocence of the accused. Such questions are required to be determined by the trial court after appreciation of the evidence produced by both sides. The object of bail is primarily to secure the presence of an accused during trial. Detention before conviction cannot ordinarily be used as a measure of punishment. At the same time, the nature of the accusation, severity of the possible punishment, possibility of the accused absconding and likelihood of interference with witnesses are relevant circumstances which must be taken into consideration. In the present matter, the investigation stands completed and the petitioner is no longer required for custodial interrogation. Nothing has been brought to the notice of this court to indicate that the petitioner had previously attempted to evade the process of law. The apprehension expressed by the prosecution regarding influencing the witnesses can adequately be addressed by imposing appropriate conditions. Keeping in view the period of custody already undergone by the petitioner, the stage of the proceedings, and the fact that conclusion of the trial may take some time, this court considers it appropriate to allow the present petition without expressing any opinion upon the merits of the case. Accordingly, the petitioner is ordered to be released on regular bail subject to his furnishing adequate bail and surety bonds to the satisfaction of the competent court. He shall regularly appear before the trial court and shall not directly or indirectly threaten, induce, or influence any person acquainted with the facts of the case. He shall also not leave the country without prior permission of the court. It is clarified that any observation made herein is confined exclusively to the disposal of the present bail petition and shall not prejudice either party during the trial. In case the petitioner violates any condition imposed by this court, the prosecution shall be at liberty to seek cancellation of bail in accordance with law. The petition is accordingly disposed of. Stop.